We are back with another episode of our NHL 22 BeAPro series with our goaltender, Everett Scott. And this will be an extra video this week. This will be going up on Friday. I don't normally upload on Fridays. I've been sticking to my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule. But I've just been wanting to play this game. I've been wanting to get this Game 7 done. So we are going to play all of Game 7 in today's episode. But before we do that, I'm going to show you the current playoff tree just so you know what is all unfolding throughout the playoffs. So we are the only team on the West that has yet to finish their playoff round. We will be taking on Nashville if we get rid of San Jose tonight. They beat the Blues in 5. Anaheim beat the Kings in 5, and they will be taking on the Canucks, who beat the Golden Knights in 4 games. Over in the East, the Rangers beat the Penguins in 6. Tampa Bay beat the Islanders in 5. And the Canadiens, Senators, Leafs, and Red Wings are all going to a Game 7. So 3 Game 7s going on in the first round, not as much as real life. But I think this year in real life, this was the most Game 7 since like a specific year. I feel like I remember seeing that stat. But it does not matter. This is not real life. This is a video game, if you couldn't tell. And we are hoping to win Game 7 and move on to the second round to take on Nashville. And something that is good for us, hopefully, going into Game 7 is we are undefeated on home ice in the first round. Every single home game that we have played, we have won. So hopefully that is good news for us and bad news for San Jose. But we'll have to wait and see. Before I hit play game, I just want to say make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. Helps me out a ton. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. I'm currently at 81 as of the last time I saw the number. So it helped me out, and I would appreciate it a ton if you could take that 2 extra seconds to hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate it every single time. And without further ado, we are going to start this Game 7. So let's hit play game. I think I'll just do custom. And we've been rocking the normal jerseys, so we'll just go with them. And let's start here.
Hi everybody, along with BeAPro, I'm James Cebulski. Game 7 here on EA Sports. One team's going home and one's moving on.
All right. Don't know if you could hear Cebulski there, but it is winner goes on, loser goes home. And we obviously do not want to go home. I'm not ready to hit the golf course yet. I don't know about you guys. I'm ready to see the Sharks go to the golf course while we take on Nashville. But we got to have a good game here. I don't know where it is. Okay. Face off in our zone here. Hopefully Zubris can win it. Get it out of here. Nope, cannot win it. Good job, Jonesy, getting in the way of that. Nice job getting in the way of that pass. Jonesy up to Vrana, and he takes it into the Shark zone. All right, Lego Star Wars is updated. That's good. Still have yet to actually play that. So if that's a game you guys would like to see me play on my channel, let me know. I've had it since it launched, and I've just never played it. Just never gotten around to it. Not sure why. Nice glove save there. We're going to pass that out. Excuse me. We're going to pass that out to Jonesy. Konechny with it now. Nice pass up to Vrana. He gets pushed off the puck, and DeSmith will cover it. All right, so a quick little fast-paced game starting off here. I like to see it. If you did not see the previous episode, I did go into the sliders, and I changed it back to whatever the default sliders are on Gameplay Style 3 as Kubalik snipes the opening goal of Game 7 and gives us a lead, his second of the playoffs. You love to see it. Just with a nice snipe off the pass from Tavares. was that 3 assists, I think it said? I could barely see it. Just a nice quick snipe from Kubalik gets us on the board. All right. But yeah, I did change the sliders back to the default ones when you change the gameplay style to 3. The ones I had just weren't working for me anymore. It was too slow and I did not like it. Nothing was happening. There's too much fumbling and bumbling. Too much just no passes, and when they do pass, they just don't go anywhere. And too many board pins, too many skating into a board pin, skating themselves into a board pin, I should say. Just stupid AI stuff that makes the game boring. To like just sit here and wait for something to happen, and also it would be boring for you guys to watch. So, but thankfully when I switched it, we did seem to have a little bit more intense games where things actually happened. So that's good. DeSmith will cover that and freeze it. All right. So hopefully you guys have been doing well. I think eventually as we get further into this game, I will start to edit it more like I was doing in the past couple episodes. Just so the episode isn't too terribly long. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing all right. A little surprise video for you guys. I wanted to get Game 7 done, and I didn't want to leave it till next week. I'm in the mood to play it now, so gonna play it. So, and I don't want to record it now and wait till next week. I want to be able to let you guys see it right away. And with the second round currently going on in real life, I figured it'd be good timing to get into the second round in this game as well. So. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. I feel like I've said that like 4 times now, but yeah. It is currently Thursday night when I'm recording this, so kind of recording it last minute. But I talked about that in the episode that went up today, actually. Oh, nice. Where is it? Okay. But yeah. Today was not a very good day for me. The second half of it wasn't anyway. The first half was all right. I had to work for a couple hours until 10. Oh, good thing he missed the net there. But yeah, I went to work at normal time, which is 8. Oh, nice blocker save. Yeah, I went to work at normal time at 8. And then at 10, I was picked up by my parents because we were going to my nephew's preschool graduation party. Or not party, but his preschool graduation ceremony. It wasn't anything spectacular, you know, because it's a preschool graduation. But I love that kid so much. It was so fun to see him there. And he always gets excited when he sees me. So that's always a good way to brighten up my day. But once I got back after all that, I went out with my family and stuff after that for lunch and stuff, and then they dropped me back off at work. And everything was fine up until then. I should have read that pass better. But yeah, everything was fine up until then. It's just after I came back after lunch, when all my other coworkers and stuff came back from lunch, it was just, my day just went downhill from there. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's not really that important. It just wasn't a good day. So I felt like I wanted to record, and usually when I record, that helps me be in a better mood. So I just decided, you know what, let's do it. It'll be fun. I want to get this game done. I don't want to leave it till next week. So here we are. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far. I should have read that pass a little bit better. But I don't know, even if I would have been able to read that pass a little bit better, I don't know if I would have made that save. But who knows? I'm not really too worried if we win or lose. You know, obviously I want to win, but in all honesty, I'm not really too upset if we lose. But I'm going to try my hardest to win, of course. But if we lose, it's no big deal. We'll just start a new season. Oh, there was nothing I could do about that. Auberg had a nice rebound snipe. My guy gives up a lot of rebounds, though, and I'm not sure why. I think my rebound control is like in the 90s. Because I've been working on it a crap ton. At least I think I remember I am. It's been such a long time since I've played this. These 4 videos that are going up this week, or that have went up at this point when you're seeing this, these 4 videos is the first time I've played NHL in like a month or 2. So I honestly don't remember what I've been focusing my training stuff on and all that. So, but at the end of the day, I'm not very good at goalie, so I'm not surprised that I give up some crappy goals every now and then. But the computer part of your character helps you out a little bit. Computer takes over every now and then. It's like, we'll help you cover this puck. But it's no big deal. Nice interception there by Zubris. But yeah, I'll probably start editing things out now because I don't really have much to talk about. Just want to focus on this game here. Gonna hold on to that. But yeah, since we're nearing the end of the first period, trailing by 1, I think it's time I should actually focus on the game here, and hopefully we can get back into it. So I think I'll probably start editing things out probably around now. So I guess I'll see you when I see you. All right, so the Sharks back into our zone. Nice hit against the boards there. Still kept in. Oh, nice block there. And it will go out of play. Sharks managed to hold on to it there after that hit. Then almost set up a nice one-timer, but thankfully my teammates got in the way of that shot. Big hit by Kubalik against the boards, but the Sharks will still hold on to it. Only for a bit, and Tavares off the pass from Kubalik ties things up here at 2 with a nice one-timer. His second of the playoffs. So he got the assist on the first goal. Kubalik pays him back with a nice pass from behind the net. Tavares just slaps it home. That was a good play by Kubalik, getting the puck back behind the behind the net. And we are tied up at 2 here with 5 minutes left to go in the first. All right, so a little scrum in front. Zubris had 2 nice chances back-to-back there. Just good save from DeSmith. Vrana with a wide shot. I don't know how he didn't make that. And that was wide open. Zubris with a shot. Could not get it through. Neither could Vrana. Nice board pin there. Zubris takes it away down to Slavin, who gets it over to Vrana. One-timer from Travis Konechny. And he gives us a lead in the first, his first of the playoffs. I see 17 on Chicago. I think of Dylan Strome. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. But another one-timer. A little bit of traffic in front of DeSmith there. And that will give us a 3-2 lead with, I think, a minute or less. No, 2:55. I thought there was less time. Either way, we have the lead. Now let's build on it. Nice save. I don't know why that rebound control is not so good. DeSmith dives out for it. Almost took out frickin' Kirby Doc there in front. Dove out so far. Jumped right at his ankles. All right, so the first period is done. We started off with the lead. Then San Jose took it 2-1. And then off of that slapper, we take a 3-2 lead going into period 2. All right, so the opening draw was won by Chicago at the start of period number 2. We get into the Shark zone. We keep it in their territory. Vrana gets stick lifted a bit, and the Sharks will come down towards our end of the ice. Nice defense there, getting in the way of that shot, and we go back up into their territory. Oh, nice save on an up-close shot. Off an offside face-off. Was not expecting that shot to come that close. But I managed to hold things down here as we take another Offensive zone face-off here. We actually win it. That's another thing. We're actually winning face-offs now that I changed the sliders. Before we, like, barely won any of them. Nice pass up to Konechny to get it out of the zone. Up close. No, Vrana can't get the shot off. Good board pin on Fleury here. Hyvenin will take it and pass it out. And the Sharks will come back down towards our end of the ice. Good interception there by Jonesy. Big hit on Zubris. Oh, and bad pass. Sharks have to reset here. Fleury chasing it down with Vrana quick behind him. Good play against the boards there. Vrana almost had the puck, but DeSmith will freeze it. Oh, and a nice glove save off the offensive zone face-off from TJ Oshie. But hopefully my teammates can get it out of our zone. No, they can't. Bad turnover in front, but a nice glove save keeps us 1 goal ahead of the Sharks. 15:33 left to go in the second. And another good save up close. Freeze it once again here. Another save. Almost snuck it past me there, but thankfully I got the blocker on it. All right, we finally managed to get it out of our zone. Kubalik absolutely rocked. Voracek with it now on the backhand, and Kubalik. He shakes off that absolute monster hit he just received to get his second goal of the night and his third of the playoffs. And we have increased our lead by 2 off the nice pass from Jacob Voracek, his 4th assist in the playoffs. Almost said on the season. And Kubalik gets his 2nd. Zuber's nice pass to Konechny, just misses it wide of the net. That would have been a great passing play there from Zubris to Konechny, and I was way out of position there. Do not know how I didn't give up that goal. Thankfully, I did not, though. Tavares picks it up, goes back down in the Sharks' territory. Big hit against the boards there, but the Sharks enter our zone. Nice glove. Passing that out. Oh, and a big hit against the boards will give the Sharks the first opportunity on the power play. Kirby Dach, 2 minutes in the sin bin for charging. I didn't know if we'd go this game seeing any penalties. Hyvenin with it now. Nice save. Hyvenin once again with the puck. Another shot, glove save, pass it out. And Gord will dump it down the ice. Nice save. Gonna pass that out, risky pass, but Seth Jones was open and he will dump it down the ice. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. 5.5 minutes left to go. Nice bank pass to LeBlanc. And I will hold on to this one this time. Nowhere to pass it to. Slavin was covered. Nobody else I could see was open. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill. Hopefully we can win this face-off. There we go. And that will kill off the first penalty of the game. And it was pretty good, I should say. Pretty good PK unit out there. Ooh, just wide of the net. Oh, off the crossbar. I thought I was in a good shot lane there. Or in the way of his shot lane there. It's a big hit against the boards. Hyvenin. Nice save. One-on-one with LeBlanc there. LeBlanc. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Looks like it would be pronounced LeBlanc. And the Sharks will win that final face-off of period number 2. And I don't think they'll have enough time to get down to our end of the ice, and they will not. So after 40 minutes, we are holding on to a 2-goal lead here. We only have 20 minutes left till we get rid of the Sharks and move on to face Nashville in round 2. All right, we had a great second period. See if we can have an even better third period. I'd very much appreciate it if we could get another goal here just to give me a little bit of an insurance to work with. But if we can't, I will try my absolute hardest to hold on to this 2-goal lead. But the Sharks starting off hot here. I can tell they're getting kind of antsy. They know this is do or die time here. final 20 minutes. I'll probably just keep you guys around for this third period. Still a close game. Sharks could have this one. Konechny with it now. Tried to pass it over to Zubris, but it's intercepted by the Sharks. Oh, did not know where that puck was, and a nice one-timer from Eklund. I was down in the butterfly, couldn't get up quick enough, and it is a one-goal game here with 18 minutes left to play. So it is anybody's game at this point, just like I was saying. Just takes one goal that turns the tide for our team. But I'm not worried yet. Even if that was a tying goal, I would not be worried. I know my team can hold it down, but they will go offside there. But yeah, I believe in the previous episode, towards the end of it, I was talking about how I was watching the Spider-Man cartoon from the mid to late 90s. And I was talking about how I always rented this VHS tape from the library that was from that cartoon, and I could not figure out if it was just random episodes that they put on there. And it turns out, no, I think it was just a select like little storyline that they have in the current season I'm watching, because I remember there being a little girl in Spider-Man going to her like apartment, going to her bedroom, and he makes a little swing out of his webbing. Turns out that's a part of season 3 that I'm on. It's part of the storyline, The Sins of the Father. I'm only a little bit into it. I did not get to watch it today because, as I mentioned earlier, I did have lunch with my family since it was my nephew's preschool graduation, as Jonesy goes to the box for slashing. But yeah, so I didn't get to watch any episodes today during lunch. Might watch a couple this weekend. But yeah, I've been wanting to get into the rest of the MCU Disney Plus shows. I watched WandaVision every day it was released. I really love that show. And I wanted to keep up with them as they came out. But watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier kind of wore me out, because I don't want to say it was boring per se, but it just, I don't know. It was just kind of not as exciting as what I was expecting it to be, which is fine. I still enjoyed the show, but it definitely isn't one of my favorite MCU things that they've done. And then after that, I believe it was like Loki that came out after that, and then they had What If, and then they had Hawkeye, and then Moon Knight, and then they have She-Hulk coming out soon, which I think could be interesting. I just hope they fix the CGI a bit, because it looks kind of iffy. Nice glove save there. On the PK, I'm just now noticing still, but we kill it off. But yeah, I've been meaning to get back into those. It's just, I don't want to watch them during lunch, because I know they have a bigger connection to like the Marvel movies themselves. Like especially WandaVision has a big connection with the new Doctor Strange movie that came out, which I absolutely love that movie. But no, I just haven't gotten around to watching the rest of them. And I hear Loki is like the best. Konechny there had a good shot. I don't know why he didn't take it. But, oh, now we're going on to the power play. All right. Gustav Forsling goes to the sin bin for interference. First time we are going on to the power play in Game 7 here. Hopefully we can get another goal here, give us a 2-goal lead yet again. But yeah, if you guys have any good shows that are like 21, 22 minutes long, like a half-hour TV show that I should watch, I would definitely like to hear your recommendations, because I don't like to watch hour-long shows unless I've already seen them. But even then, during my lunch breaks, I would prefer to watch 2 episodes, just because I can get through a TV show quicker. It really doesn't make a difference, in all honesty. If there's a good TV show that you want me to watch, as long as it's not like super heavily like you have to pay attention to every single detail, like a Game of Thrones type show. Like if it's just like a TV show like The Office or Parks and Rec or something, where you don't have to pay attention to every single little detail to keep up with the story. Nice shot there from Voracek. Good glove by DeSmith. But yeah, if you have a show that you think I might enjoy watching, make sure you let me know down in the comments below. I'm always up to suggestions. I like pretty much any TV show I've seen. One of my favorite TV shows of all time is Breaking Bad. One of my more favorite, like, serious TV shows is Breaking Bad. One of my favorite just, like, stupid comedy TV shows is The Office. But Parks and Rec is up there, like, neck and neck with The Office, though. Parks and Rec is one of the best TV shows ever made. And I actually watched Parks and Rec first before I watched The Office because for some reason I hated The Office, never gave it a chance, but then like in my sophomore year of high school, one of my friends was like, "Hey, no, watch it. I swear it's good." So I watched through it, watched the first season. I was like, not that good. Second season though, first episode of season 2, immediately loved it. I was like, okay, this show's for me. But I keep accidentally hitting the touchpad, switching the camera. But yeah, any good shows that I should watch, let me know down below. After I finish Spider-Man. Nice blocker save there. And yeah, if there's any TV shows that you guys are currently watching, but you don't necessarily maybe recommend them to me, you can always feel free to just comment down below. Let me know what you're watching. Or you can just let me know what you're watching and recommend it to me at the same time. I don't care. You do you. Whatever makes you happy. Or whatever floats your boat. Nice blocker save. We're no longer on the power play. I've spent so much time talking about TV shows. Do not know where we're currently at. A little over 8 minutes left in the third. We're holding on to a 1-goal lead. This might be a longer video, but I don't know, maybe with all my editing. Shouldn't hopefully be longer than a half hour. The video that went up today was a little bit longer, games 5 and 6. That went a little bit longer than I wanted, but I was also talking a lot more in that one. So I didn't really have to edit out a lot. Nice shot from Vrana, and he gives us another goal. We don't need no stinking power play to score goals. Jacob Vrana gets his third of the playoffs, and we're up by 2 once again. Sorry, I had a hiccup that didn't know if it wanted to come out or not. So I was kind of running out of air when I said that. And hopefully that will be the final nail in the coffin for San Jose, being back up by 2 goals with 7:31 left to go in the final frame of this game. Zubris with it now. Konechny gets absolutely rocked. Vrana down to Slavin. Zubris with it now. Konechny back up on his feet. Slavin skating in. Nice shot, and he adds one more. Just under 7. We are up by 3 now. 6-3 lead. Slavin gets his second of the playoffs off a nice snipe. Skated it in himself. Took it to the net. Off a nice pass from Konechny. His third assist of the playoffs. Slavin said, you know what? I'll take this in myself. Sniped it. And I think that might be the final nail. I don't think I'll give up 3 goals in the next 7 minutes, hopefully. You never know with me sometimes, and EA cheese is also a possibility. Vrana with another shot. DeSmith with a flashy glove save there. Offensive zone face-off. Zubris wins it down to Parayko. Parayko with a slapper. DeSmith will pass it out to Vorobyev. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Hyvanen with it now. Vrana, good interception there. Parayko. He can't get it out of our zone, but thankfully the Sharks player will take it out himself. Now Oshie with it. And we will take it away. Parayko gets it out of our zone. 5.5 left to go in the third. Voracek with it. Vrana tried to tuck it in. Just ran out of room there. Just wide of the net. Oh, big hit there. Vrana will get it out of our zone. Voracek right behind him. Good pass over to Slavin. Takes it in himself. DeSmith gets a blocker on that, though. Tavares fighting for the puck there. Gets it over to Voracek. Voracek with a shot into the glove of DeSmith. He will freeze it. 4:12 left in the third. Shot it right into the back of his teammate there. Oshie with a wide open shot. That's going to be a bad pass. I don't think I got credited for a bad pass, though. I just don't want to freeze it. I don't like freezing the puck if I don't have to. I just like to let the time keep going. Nice blocker save, getting that out of my way. Jonesy with it. Over to Vrana. Pinned against the board. Sharks. They know their time's running out. Good. I ran out of words to say. Good job getting in front of that pass. Kajula with it now. The Sharks know that their time is running out on the season. They're hoping for anything. It's not over till it's over. They just get one quick goal, they could get two more. Since we're up by 3, we don't have to worry about the goalie pull because that's how EA thinks a hockey game works, especially a playoff game. You pull that goalie no matter what in the playoffs, unless you're already up by like 5 goals. Good job getting in the way of that shot. 20 seconds left to go before we will face Nashville in round 2. Zubris with it. Shot into traffic. And they will dump it around. Might get one more shot here. Just wide of the net, and that will do it. The Chicago Blackhawks. It took them a few extra games than they were hoping for. But we managed to win it on home ice. We are still undefeated in the United Center. And we are going into round 2 after a pretty dominant Game 7 victory to take on Nashville. You got to give it up for DeSmith, though. That guy was a freaking stud in this first round.
Is there a better tradition than this?
Jonesy leading the handshake line there. I still don't understand why he was given the captaincy instead of like DeBrincat or something. There we go. Blurry shot of the goaltenders. I'm telling DeSmith, dude, you're a freaking stud. Don't let this ruin your confidence. You'll get there eventually. All right. But before we wrap this one up, I got to get a thumbnail, but I am also going to show you how the other 2 Game 7 matchups went over in the Eastern Conference. So don't click off this video just yet. I will see you in a quick second. All right, guys, so we are here back in the locker room. As we have stated, we are taking on the Nashville Predators in round 2. They were 1 spot below us in the standings, but it took them 5 games compared to our 7. So they might be a little bit more well-rested than us, but we're more energized than them. We came off a big victory in Game 7, and we're hoping to start things off in Games 1 and 2 hot, just like we did against the Sharks. We do have home ice advantage, which is good. But like I said, I will show you how the other 2 Game 7s unfolded in the playoffs. So Ottawa won in 7 and Detroit won in 7. So the second round matchups in the West is Chicago, Nashville, Anaheim, and Vancouver. And over in the East, it is New York Rangers and Tampa Bay and Ottawa and Detroit. So very interesting playoff matchups. Not sure how the NHL will look in 2027, but I just have a strange feeling that it will not look like this. Maybe Detroit and Ottawa, they might be in there. Maybe the Rangers. Maybe the Ducks. I could see the Ducks. They're getting back up there, being good again, especially with Trevor Zegras. Tampa Bay, I'm hoping they kind of aren't as dominant of a team. The Rangers, they might be good. Hopefully the Senators are good by that time. Chicago, I highly doubt it. And that's coming from a pretty big Chicago Blackhawks fan. But guys, we will have to wait to take on the Nashville Predators. We'll go back to the same system, the same recording style that we did for the other games in round 1. The next video we'll do games 1 and 2, and then we will do games 3 and 4, and then if needed, we'll do the next 2 games after that, and then game 7 in a video of its own if need be. I think I like that sort of style, but we'll have to wait until next episode to see how things unfold against the Nashville Predators. But I am very stoked. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you have not done so already. On the road to 100, currently sitting at 81 last time I checked. I'm just so excited. I've been loving making these videos as of late. I'm trying to stay consistent doing the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule. Maybe throw in a few extra videos like this one on Fridays or maybe Mondays or whatever now and then, just to give you guys a little bit of extra content for you. NHL videos have been doing pretty well, to my surprise. I'm getting a little handful of views, not a whole lot, but I wasn't expecting to get that many views. But from my point of view, I'm getting a pretty decent amount of views for these videos, so I do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Warms my heart a big deal. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. So guys, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those things. Helps me out a ton. Always appreciate every single time you do. And until next time, take care.